Saturday at the Merseyside, and Arsenal winning 5-0. Chelsea, as usual, nothing to talk about them. And Manchester City is winning the league. Welcome, Maven. Welcome, Oluwaseun. How you guys?
Hi, everyone. Good evening.
Hi, everyone. Good evening.
Yes. Let's start from the trashing. Chelsea disappointing and a disappointment as usual. Oluwaseun, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel so terrible. After the game, one of the things I told myself was that I won't allow that to affect me, because that very day I also had another game, an indoor soccer game. So I was like, I'm just going to put this behind me. But like you said, it was a disappointing game. And those guys should look themselves in the mirror, and know that they did terribly. They did so terribly. Yeah. And there's no excuse.
Maven, you're happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only Arsenal.
I actually, as empathetic as I would have been for Chelsea fans, I actually wanted 6-0. The reason being that I wanted a complete revenge from that 6-0 trashing we got for our Wenger's 1000th game in charge of us now. But I'll take the goal score as it is. To be honest, I felt a bit bad for Chelsea, because whether you like it or not, it's hard to see when, a team used to be up there and getting trashed that way. Someone said Arsenal used them to add more to the goal difference, just in case it ends up being useful. So I think the players are not working together at all. It's very obvious. The team cohesion is not there. And I think there are some specific people that are fragmenting the team, and they don't. The same people don't have belief at all, and it was quite obvious from the first goal. So, like you said, Manchester City has the upper hand for now. So we'll see what happens from here.
Title race is between Arsenal and Manchester City now. Yeah, Oluwaseun.
What happened to Liverpool?
Liverpool is a disappointment.
I think. I don't know. I think I saw something earlier today. It was your former legend. I won't say former legend, still your legend, Jamie Carragher, talking about Liverpool overperforming, and people were like, "Oh, he could have said this some weeks ago." But personally, when I looked at your team squad, to start the season, I never thought that you guys would be in the title race, because I looked at your midfield. You guys got Endo, Soboslai, McAllister. McAllister, had a very good World Cup. And, you guys missed out on Romeo Lavia. You missed out on Moises Caicedo. So I was like, no, you guys have not really, added to your squad where it is actually needed. So I was like, I didn't even think about your team as being in the title race. But I just felt that it was a disappointing end to the season, considering the fact that you guys started the year with 8 points lead, at the top of the table, and we can actually say, that Liverpool bottled the league, like we said about Arsenal last season. So that is what is currently happening here.
Well, for the game, I had a feeling before the game started that Liverpool was going to lose the game, and I was right, because I feel like something is happening internally that people don't know about, because Liverpool do not really put out their news to everyone to know. They treat most things internally. So I feel something is happening that we don't know about and is affecting the team. Because I don't think you can bottle Atalanta 3-0 at Anfield and go and win 1-0 in their house, and Crystal Palace the next day winning you at Anfield for that matter. So I feel like something is happening that most people do not really understand. Karagati was saying that maybe club coming out, the news was not really that good, because fine, people will say it will prepare them to win the league, blah blah blah. But I think it's obviously the opposite, because everybody is thinking about the next manager already. What is going to happen to me? Are they selling me? Am I staying at the club? And things like that. So I feel that is really affecting them. So it's up to club to tell them that, okay, guys, you have 4 games remaining. Put your best, and when the season ends, you can then think about your future or whatever thing you have to do. But concerning the Arsenal Chelsea game, Pochettino out. We've been saying it all season, or not?
Yeah, so let me just come in here and also respond to what you said. I think the same thing also happened concerning Manchester United when Ferguson actually announced I think it was in the middle of the season I was leaving. They actually won the league that season. So it's always a 50-50 chance. It's either it propels the team to perform or it's the other way around. So we don't know what happened with Liverpool. I don't think it might be hard to really pinpoint that might be the reason, why the season ended up this way. Yeah, but like I said, one of the episodes, that Liverpool cannot continue to rely on, getting goals in the last minute of the game. That is not sustainable. That they must find a formula that works, and they must use it and use it very well. And so you can see how the season ended for them right now. People might feel like, oh, this season has not ended, but I think it has ended for Liverpool, especially in the title race. But for Pochettino, yeah, I'm a strong advocate that Pochettino cannot take the team further than this. But when you even look at the managerial job market, there's nobody. There's nobody. So there's no point sacking him if you're gonna sack him, and at the end of the day, you're not gonna end up with a high quality manager to replace him. So I feel like there's no point. I think I was telling one of my friends that I'm not gonna watch the game like 2 hours away from us here. I'm not gonna spend $104, watching this Tata squad. It's a disgrace. I felt terrible. I felt so bad after the game, because 5-0. I understand losing by 2-0 margin, 3-0 margin. Even in our World State, we lost 3-0 to Arsenal, during Antonio Conte's win era. So, but losing 5-0, that was so bad. Yeah.
Maven, so do you think Arsenal has a chance?
Oh, well, if Arsenal is going to have any chance, it will be Manchester City that will hand it over to Arsenal. And I don't think City do that. They don't do that over there. At this time of the season is when the energy is highest, and they also understand the dangers of being slack. Though it's football, a team can come and play around football and frustrate them for 90 minutes. But even at that, Arsenal still has Tottenham, and we still have Manchester United. And I know those two games are very tricky. It can go either way, honestly, especially Manchester United, considering the fact that they lost by a narrow margin in our first game of the season. So Arsenal has a chance till Manchester City decides to maybe want to give up to give us a chance. But even at that, we still have a lot of work to do to ensure that we don't mess up on our own side, winning all the games. And because if we do that, then there is no way even City can help us at that point. So, but for now, keeping the hope alive, 1 point. Yeah.
Yeah, Arsenal is currently 1 point ahead, so Man City has to win. So I think Arsenal is currently in the driving seat. People don't see that, but that's what is happening. Arsenal is currently in the driving seat until Man City wins their outstanding games. Not outstanding games, outstanding game actually. But an outstanding game is not a guarantee. So and one of the things that's been helpful for Arsenal right now is their high goal. I would say high goal difference. Am I correct? Yeah. So which might play a part as the season progresses. Especially Man City is still gonna play Tottenham. I think that's the last season of the game last game of the season. I mean, so Arsenal is going to visit Everton. No, Everton is visiting Arsenal, and Manchester City is visiting Tottenham at the last game of the season. So let's see what's going to happen.
And
if Arsenal does not draw points before then,
Exactly. That is very important too.
Yeah.
And our brothers, Manchester United, almost, but something happened. Maven, what do you think about the game?
Well, it's because it's Sheffield, honestly. If not, honestly, Manchester United is not winning that game. If it was Nottingham Forest or maybe even Luton, they were lucky to have turned it around. But honestly, I was rooting for Sheffield the way they played the first 45 minutes. I really hope that I could dent the image of Manchester United fans the more this season, before the season ends, because I know they are waiting for Arsenal to fail at the end so that they can mock Arsenal. So I wanted to have some things to say against them also. But 3 points for them. I still don't want them to go to Europe. I want them to stay back and not disgrace us by ending at the bottom of any table. So overall, Bruno he commandeered the team. I guess it was a sweet game. He didn't complain so much. Yeah, everything went well for them eventually. I'm happy for them. Wow. I can't wait to beef them again. Yeah.
So guys, let us know what you think. Is Liverpool out of the title race, or you think they are still in? Maybe a miracle can happen. Arsenal losing to Tottenham and Manchester City doing the same. But let's know your comments down there. I know Arsenal head is shaking right now, like, nah. But guys, most importantly, subscribe to the channel, please, and put on a notification so that you know when we upload new videos. Maven, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Oluwaseun, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. Yeah.
All right, we see you guys in the games preview for the weekend. Enjoy yourself and take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.